Hey you guys, it is Thursday, November 29th, 2018. The time is 2:34 p.m. And in this video, we're going to do a full face using only MAC products, finally. First up, I'm going to tell you a little bit about everything. First things I'm going to be using are these, which is the MAC Prep and Prime Skin Base Visage. And there's not much left in this. My sister gave it to me to try. And second is the MAC Pro Longwear Foundation in the color NC20. This is perfect for people who have oily skin, and this is the this is like probably one of the whitest ones they have, and I'm really pale, but that yellow will oxidize. And I'm also going to use this MAC Studio Care Blend pressed powder, which I actually used to have this one, so it's not my first time using this, so yeah. And then this MAC blush in the color Pink Swoon. Three MAC paint pods, and they're in the colors Let's Skate, Let Me Pop, and Bear Study. And this pink one for the top of my lid, it's called Sweet Acting. And I have my normal brushes here that I use all the time, so we're just going to go right into it. First thing we're going to do is prime my face, and this primer does not take a lot. See? There's not a whole lot in there. Wow, that's empty. Let's see if I can get more out of it. Come on. Oh well. Let me try one more time. Yeah, I'll definitely be getting another one of these though. I like this. It feels really good on my skin. Ow, that hurts. Okay. Dab some here, 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 and here. This doesn't really take a lot of rubbing because it's really thick and it dries really fast and it goes clear really fast. But this stuff really feels great on your face, and it makes your skin look really smooth after you take off the makeup. Okay. I believe that's all primed out now. Yep. And now we're going to take a beauty sponge and the foundation. And I don't have any concealer from this brand, so it's not entirely a full face, but I will have a concealer. My beauty sponge here, and this. And the thing I like about this is this right here. I'm like 10 years too late getting to this video, but whatever. I was too young at the time for makeup. Gently shake and pump. Pump as much as you want. That's probably a little too much for the first bit, but whatever, we can make it work. Sorry, my nose is itchy a little. Okay, now, I don't usually like to waste expensive products, but I might have to wipe the sponge off really quick here in a minute. Just to get a little bit of the excess product on this way. It does not feel too cakey on my face. And you see how that's already starting to turn into my skin tone the more I work it out. My sister gave these products to me, except for the ones I already have. I already had 2 out of 3 of those paint pods, and she gave me the rest of the stuff. I already had a face powder, and I already had a couple of the blushes. Not all of them, just a couple. Let me wipe this off again. For anyone out there who likes sponges, these Modessa dollar store sponges, they do not soak up the product at all. They actually work really great with the products, no matter what brand of makeup you use, whether it's dollar store makeup or high-end makeup, it all works perfect with it. Okay, now we're gonna make sure everything's all blended out. Now you see that I have a yellowish undertone, or what's a peachy yellow undertone, but me and my sister are the exact same shade and skin tone. And look here, this looks like my natural color, and it gives great coverage because I like to cover my cheeks up because they have a lot of problems with the redness and stuff, and I don't like redness on my face, so that's why I wear makeup daily. Trying to get this thing to latch shut is a joke. Alright, I'll deal with it here in a minute. Okay. Powder. I don't use a pad, so I really should just throw that pad away. We're going to do this in the mirror. Actually, you guys already know how to apply powder, whatever way is comfortable for you. And we're going to like have the mirror aimed at me a little. This powder looks like it's really white, but the foundation will help it look darker. And I'm not adding a whole lot. Trying to get everything all blended out here. It doesn't look like it's blending out in certain areas. I grab my nose. It does not look good. Make sure it's all blended out down here because I do not like that line that usually shows up when it's not. Oh, let me put this back in there. I might need to leave this out for when I do my eye makeup, which I'm about to start on, so I am going to leave it out. I put this stuff back as I go because I don't see any point in keeping it out. Sorry. Got my sleeve into something. Okay. The first thing we're going to start with is the, where's it at here? It would be the third one I grabbed. It let me pop. Eyeshadow. That's funny. I hate when that happens. Good thing it's really strong glass or it probably would have just broke on me. Yeah. I only had this for like a few days and look how much I've already dipped into it. My sister used it, but not like I did. Let me show you about what hers looked like when she gave it to me. This is my Bare Study. That's about what it looks like. This looks like it's brand new, but this is actually a year old. And this is what it looks like now. And today we're going to try a different brush than we normally do for the paint pods, which will be this one. We're going to see what it does. I've never tried it before with these. But that brush I used for my paint pods originally hurts. And look at this. Look at how much that collected. That collected a lot. I'm going to start on this side, the right side, or the left side, because I am terrible with my right eye. My vision is terrible in my right eye. Add a little bit more to the brush. And it doesn't usually take a lot, but sometimes it'll take multiple layers. Really? Okay, now we're putting the Bare Study up. Bare Study, let me pop. I'm sorry. Bare Study is the one I'm going to use next, I think. I don't know. I might not wear any Bare Study today. Next one we're using is called Let's Skate. I love these MAC paint pods. And it looks like the Bare Study, but this is actually my newest one. It's about a year old. It doesn't look like the Bare Study. I meant to say it looked like a Bare Study about a few months ago, but this is starting to where I'm getting dipping harder. Yeah. Let me try to get some on there, because it will not look good if I don't. And I don't really have many of the other eyeshadows from this brand, because I got rid of them all because they were too dark for me. Except for one, and that's the watercolored blue one that I really like. Okay, now we're going to put some of that on my other eye. I know it looks stupid when I do my makeup, but trust me, making weird faces really does help with your makeup. And you see that right there, because it's the finished look on that part. Last one I'm going to use is the Bare Study, and then I'm going to put that pink stuff over my eye to make it come to life a lot. We're going to use this brush this time because it shows up easier on the lid. I'm going to try it. Anyways, not really sure if it's going to work. I really have to dip into this with regular brushes. I usually use a brow brush that's an angled brow brush for my lid. This just looks like I'm putting clay on my eyes. And see, there was, I'll show you here in a minute. There's almost enough on this one brush in one take to make it look even. I have to add a little bit, teeny bit more, and then I'll be done. And now we're going to use the same brush for the other eyeshadow, and then we gotta do mascara, cheeks, and lips. And I only have one lip coloring. I used to have multiple, but I got rid of them because I don't really wear this brand much anymore. I didn't until I had everything. I'm going to try and do this in the mirror to make it look a little bit more lifelike. Make it look more pink. And I love that color, so I think that looks good. I know it's a little much, but there is literally no rules when it comes to playing with makeup. You can do whatever you want. And keep that in mind. Don't let anyone tell you you can't do your makeup the way you're comfortable. Okay. Now we are done with eyes. Okay, almost done with eyes. I forgot mascara already. MAC mascara here. I'm going to make this quick as we can. I'm going to start on this side first because this is, like, again, my worst eye. I'm not going to add a whole lot because I really don't like to wear a lot of mascara. I mean, I do sometimes. It depends on which look I'm going for. Dramatic or not. But in today's case, the eyelid wants to shine, not the other stuff. Okay, now we're done with this. I gotta hurry up and do blush now, and then lips. I only have 30 seconds to do this, so let's go. Okay, now that's the finished look on this. I'm gonna do lips next. Where did it go? I'm on a time limit here. Well, I was. No, I'm not. So whatever. Now we're going to do my lips, and I'm using the MAC Love Child Color Lip Gloss. This is the size of my pinky, but I actually love MAC lip gloss, so I did not complain when Ipsy sent it to me. I actually love MAC lip gloss. I love Victoria's Secret lip gloss and everything. I love lip gloss in general. So this is the finished look in general. I plan on getting more lip colorings from MAC soon because I love this. I love this look. I think the blush is perfect. The blush came out alright, even though I did it in like 10 seconds. Let me try to retouch up on this side. That's always the problem. I never aim the light at my face when I'm doing my blush check. That's why I always seem to mess it up. Or I think it's messed up, and then I get a better look at it and it looks alright, I think anyways. Okay, now we're putting everything up. I keep it all in this basket right here, because sometimes I don't have space in my makeup case for the high-end stuff because there's a lot of it. And actually, that's all I have in my case is high-end because it's really all I can wear. I consider NYX a high-end brand. A lot of people don't, but I do. And let me show you my 3 favorite foundations total. Okay, we have, let's see here. How am I going to do this? These 3. Fenty Beauty, MAC, and NYX, my favorites. Especially this one, because look here. This actually looks dark, but it oxidizes right into my skin tone. They all oxidize. Oxidizing is like one of the key things to a foundation today. This one oxidizes. This one actually matches me naturally, but it also oxidizes. And here's one I used to use, but I have it up for sale now, and I'm going to show you here in 1 second. And it's the L'Oreal True Match. And look, it's in the same shade. It used to be perfect for me, but I don't usually wear it anymore, so I've decided to list it for sale. But hope you enjoyed my tutorial, because I'm done now. Have a great day. Like, subscribe, and comment. Unless you have a negative comment, I'm not putting up with that. But thanks for watching. Peace.